In a world with no production value, a man decided to recap The Bachelor. And now, available only on Patreon, you can see Vintage Dave.
Okay, hello. This is my first review of Bachelor Season 20 with Ben Higgins.
This is gonna do Neal, by the way.
That's rubbish, Dave.
Neal's making a clip of it.
I have been wondering this so much lately. Like, how did Dave Neal rise to prominence in the YouTube space when there are so many women who cover the show with such thought and nuance?
In a world of mediocrity, where the cocktail parties keep getting canceled, a power recap empire like no other. Prepare to digress. Prepare to be disgruntled. Prepare to be informed. Prepare to be entertained. Oh my god. Rise your finger up and onto the like button. Prominent this video an odd number of times. It's time to rise with prominence with Bachelor Nation News. And your host, the one, the only, Dave Neal.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello everybody, and welcome to Bachelor Recap. Hey guys, how are you? Really working on my transitions there. Not much of a DJ, but how are you doing? Good to see everybody. Pre-show live chat. It's your boy Dave Neal, stand-up comic host, Bachelor Nation News. How's everybody doing? Make sure to hit the like button.
Does he have like this swag?
Girl, she don't know.
She don't know indeed, but I do, and I don't have that swag. All right, I got that mustache, though. I got that Steve Harvey mustache. Okie dokie, good to see you. How's everyone doing? What you doing for dinner? I'm going to share with you what we got going on. What I got going on for dinner. Text me your setup. I'd like to see it. All right. Travis says mustache barrel scraping Dave. There's only one type of Dave, and he's a mustache Belizean bad boy barrel scraping Dave. And I'm here for you guys today. Lot to get into. We're going to play for you guys some of the wherewithals within Bachelor Nation. We've got some different trailers we're going to play. We'll get to all of it. Do me a favor. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps us with the channel. Let's see what's going down over here. Oh, I got the wrong one open. Oh boy, you're seeing behind the screen of The Wizard of Oz. No one needs that. There it is, folks. There it is. We've got Rachel wearing what appears to be a purse. By the way, that's a great backdrop. Oh, Brucey boy, look at the greens on this vertical wood backdrop. We've got some nice peeling wood. Boy, this looks like she's at my YouTube studio, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like here's what I love. I don't prep any of this. It looks like Rachel's at the post-apocalyptic version of my green screen. Like Rachel came years later. Yeah, this really deserves to have some sort of like storyline. In a world. Hold on, no. Hold on, let's do it this way. In a world where Dave Neal has a recap empire no longer, we've got a post-apocalyptic Rachel Recchia here to Recchia some hearts as she poses in front of a faded green screen. That's what I'll be when I'm recapping in my 60s. It's Faded Dave from the good world of the faded green screen. Okay, I've got, by the way, this isn't a Starbucks, but it was a Starbucks. And then I finished it, and you know what? Hey, you think LA's full of these progressives, but they gave me a plastic. What are we doing? The sea turtles, folks, the sea turtles. Anyway, I refilled this, but you guys might not be able to tell. I've been taking the leftover hot coffee in the morning, and I've been freezing it with perfect. I don't just freeze the coffee. I'll mix in coconut milk, and then I'll freeze that. So it's a pre-mixed, because here, you don't want water as ice cubes because then it's going to get diluted. But you don't want pure coffee as ice cubes because then I'm going to have a heart attack. So the middle ground here, it's just a non-stop sweating right there. Look at it. Sweat. Wet. Tight like a turbo jet. Okay. Araceli says Chinese food. Gorilla's doing cold pizza. I'll show you what I got going on tonight. Having a little bit of a special, because as you guys know, I mean, I usually like cook on Mondays. It is always a mess. So we're going to airdrop to my computer right now. Let me get my assistant to cover this here. Share this with you guys here. Give me 1 second. I feel like if I make that smaller and then I just drag this over, you guys can see that. Here's my setup for the day. We've got pho, or pho, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Got some tofu on the right, and then I've got a bone broth on the left, and I've got some raw beef in here that's going to cook well. Some sort of sprouts and lime game. And then we've got a couple vegetable rolls just to, wash it down. So that's what we've got, plus some, as you guys know I'm not a fan of baby's breath, but sometimes when it hits just right, you do a little baby's breath right there. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. All right. Let's see here. Reading your comments. Oh, I'm a little far behind. Okay. Well, do we want to do voicemails or should we play some trailers? Why don't we play a few trailers? Special guest joining me in half an hour. Very excited to chat with a friend of the community. So anyway, here's Rachel. Oh, look at this, and a brick too. Oh boy, are they just ripping me off? What are they doing? Oh yeah, they're pitting the women against each other. We've got Rachel in front of wood versus Gabby in front of brick. And I tell you, who wore it best? We've got the Canadian tuxedo with a little midriff showing for the boys. Is this midriff? Is the belly midriff or the clavicle midriff? I think this is a midriff with some sort of belly sweater tank thing. What's with women in their sweater tanks? It's like, I'm cold, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Okay. We'll get into it. Make sure to hit the like button. We're kind of stuck at 159. You know me, we like to hit 300. That's kind of where we want to be. Nikki says, baby's breath, the actual best when it comes to flowers. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I think, to me, baby's breath is the filler of flowers. I think baby's breath is used to hide what could be spaces for better flowers. It's like when you get it's like when they give you too much fried rice, and it's like, no, I wanted more sesame chicken, and they're like, wow, there's a little bit of sesame chicken, but there's all this fried rice. It's like, no, fried rice is the cheap thing. It's like when you get trail mix and it's 99% peanuts, and you're like, listen, where are the pecans at? Can a guy get some roasted pecans in this neighborhood? You guys know what I'm talking about. Baby's breath are the pecans of the floral kingdom, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Here we go. Gorilla says clavicle is cleavage. Well, technically clavicle isn't cleavage because the clavicle is the collarbone, right? So you could still have a shirt with no cleavage and show off the clavicle. Now, is clavicle on the road to cleavage? Yes, it would be. But, that's like saying the Adam's apple is cleavage. It's like, well, the Adam's apple's not cleavage, but we're in the neighborhood of we're in the cul-de-sac of cleavage. I don't normally do this, but this live stream might be a best of 2022. This is actually a pretty fire live stream so far. And let me ask you this. What's with the trend of the, mom jeans were big. I wouldn't call these mom jeans, but baggy jeans are back in. Look, I'm old school. I grew up with, Pogs and Slammers and Digimons, you know what I mean? But where I grew up in the 90s, you wore your jeans literally to the pubic hair level. That's how low cut the jeans were, to the point where you could, if you yawned the wrong way, you'd have to get censored. And now, and again, no judgment. This is fashion, I guess. Now we've got this maybe early 80s kind of grunge look happening. Either way, big fan. Red Freckle says, Dave, you're handsome. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, look at this amazing music we have. I feel like I'm at a festival. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Gabby from Colorado and Rachel from Florida together. Oh, and boy, I didn't even get a chance to talk about the Christian women's fall outfit that we have going on here. She's wearing the Maddie Pruitt. It looks like she's dressed as if she wants to return something that you can't return. They're like, excuse me, actually, ma'am, you can only return this in the first 10 days. Do you know who my father is? And then she just storms in with these sort of Puss in Boots, sort of pirate, looking shoes. All right, here we go. It-to-do. Sarah says these are deaf mom jeans. Okay, well, I just feel like I thought mom jeans were extra hippie. Not hippie like 70s, but actual hip. But either way, if you tell me those are mom jeans, who am I? Who am I to silence you, Sarah? Bruce has a soft spot for bell bottoms. I have a soft spot for Jinko jeans. Aaron says low rise horrible. Trying to read your comments here. Can I tell you something though? You know what doesn't work well for comments? If you just repeat what I said with a question mark. What am I supposed to do with that? All right, I'll just ignore. Okay, so here we are. I don't think we have any new trailers since earlier today. Let's see what their Instagram story looks like. There's King Jesse Palmer. That's all they have. Boy, you tell you what. Let me tell you something. This is how bad the Bachelor TV show is. It is mid-season on the greatest dating show in our country. In the Bachelorette Instagram has one photo on their Instagram story. I think rubbish doesn't even do this justice.
Barrel scraping Dave.
Oh, wrong one.
That's rubbish, Dave.
How rubbish? Like, can we get some production value, some behind the scenes, some 1 hour beforehand, maybe a countdown clock or something? Oh, speaking of countdown clocks, let's get the countdown clock over here. We're going to set the countdown clock to 4:58 my time. I'm on the West Coast. So let's put that right there. And then I'll have another countdown clock on the main page. Should I change this music? I feel like this is like Cinderella kind of music here. Let's see what's next. All right, here. And let's do a countdown clock here. Just want to make sure we don't have too much fun and miss out on the activities of the day. Okay, very good. So that's the countdown clock right there. 200 people in the chat. Hit the like button like it owes you money. Go ahead and give it a tap an odd number of times. No need to hit it an even number of times. And leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, we'd love to hear from you. Please do. Lorena said they should hire you to run their socials and YouTube. First of all, they can't afford me. Second of all, my social media is terrible. But, would I hype the hell out of them? Sure. They'd have to pay me a good amount to ditch you guys and go over there. It's almost like if I became corporate Dave, like Bachelorette Dave, I don't know. I don't know if I would have the same sort of oomph as I have playing the sort of kid who's not invited to the party. Laura said Caitlyn quit the Bachelorette. Do we have any information on that? I don't believe Caitlyn quit the Bachelorette, but let's go to her page here and see what's going on. Yep, we have R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John. Tasha, did you hear that? Olivia Newton-John died. I don't know what the reasoning was. She was 73. That's not exactly I feel like most people live to their 80s without, some sort of wild thing. So I tweeted this earlier. We love pilot Rachel, the people's champion. Here is a sneak peek of her one-on-one date with The Rock. I got to tell you, the fact this only got 2 hearts is just sad. I thought this was much more deserving. No love from Rachel. Okay, I get it. Too good for us janky YouTubers. Barbara says, can we play Hopelessly Devoted? I can't. I cannot play any music unless it is from my. I'll tell you what. I will look for Hopelessly Devoted but I doubt it's available to me because if I play Hopelessly Devoted, sometimes they have a free version of a song. Nope, they don't. Okay. Can't. Oh, Lorena just liked my tweet. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's go to some pop vocals, instrumentals for you guys here. Switch it up. Oh, Sarah Wings also liked it. Thank you, guys. I mean, look. Hey, my gosh, you guys are just crushing it right now. Look at this. We're basically going viral. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Is that pho? Are you cooking pho? All right, so let's see what else we have going on. I tell you what, why don't we go to bachelornation.scoop? Since Bachelorette doesn't know how to do their job, let's see if an indie account does. No one works harder than these indie accounts. Oh, look, they have a subscribe to bachelornation.scoop for extra tea. Good for them. People get so upset. People get very triggered when you try to make money off of your free content. Not you guys. You guys are all great. But people, for those of us that can't do Patreon, it's like, listen, lady, I give you 25 free episodes a week. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? All right. Okay.
Everybody is buzzing about this cruise date that you went on with Paige Lorenz. It was posted on the gram. What's going on? Is it official? Tell me about it.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lonnie, it's we actually had to take a step back. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't good for us. So we're back kind of just, not dating anymore, just doing our own thing right now. But we both have tons of respect and love for each other, but it's just not the right time for both of us right now. So
you
back to the Everybody But Me show.
What?
I'm single, yeah.
Wow, Tyler.
So we found that out today. Bachelorette says you have a chance. What was with all that 1 in a million talk anyway? So there we have it. What else is going on here? Not too much else going on. We're going to have this tonight. Oh, boy. I picked the wrong day to give up carbs. There's Rachel with the good eyebrows offering some sort of Belgian waffle treat with some maybe butter on top or ice cream. I don't know what that is, but I'm telling you what, my fantasy suite would be just eating all the food and passing out from a sugar high. That would be she'd be like, hello, are you coming to bed? No, I'm not till those cookies are done. All right, folks. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got going on here. There's Gabby. Let me ask you guys this. Body language experts. Is she happy or is she faking it right here? What is she doing? Let me know what you guys think. Skibidi-boop-boop-boo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's go to some of your voicemails. Let's see. I'm expecting more tonight. Mike Fleiss actually says it's going to be a historic evening. Let's go to what Mike Fleiss said. Michael Fleiss. I tell you what. Now I'm no doctor, but I got to say, I've got precision-like use of my social medias right now. So here's Mike Fleiss. Just screened tonight's episode of The Bachelorettes with one of the world's top television critics. She called it a masterpiece. Well, we'll have to see. I'll tell you what, episode 5, not exactly the time that you would expect great content when it comes to Bachelorette. Usually we have an early villain, episode 2 or 3. Usually episode 1, someone gets too drunk and, falls into the water fountain. Episode 7, 8, the real villain. This might be it. We might have Logan. Logan might be hated after tonight. We'll have to wait and see. All right, seeing what we have going on here. Oh, she's been battling cancer. Who knew? I didn't. I'm just responding. Someone sent me a story from Katie Thurston. I have no idea what it is. Let's see if we can find this out. The Katie Thurston. Let's see what she's got going on. Oh boy, if I could offer the Patreon some behind the scenes look at what's going on in her world. Happy International Cat Day. Very nice. There's Tommy. All right. I am the cat photographer. Very good there. Is that dog eating?
Always.
Is the cat eating marijuana? Looks like the cat's eating marijuana. No wonder they sleep all day. All right, let's see what her last.
Tommy is always crashing my stories. I'm not going to be recapping The Bachelorette today. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right, I could tell you guys why. She's pregnant. Okay. Yeah, April Fools. All right, now we have breaking news here. Katie Thurston is not. I tell you what. Wrong answers only. Why is Katie Thurston not recapping? Tasha knows. You hear that, Tasha? Katie Thurston's not recapping The Bachelorette today. And she said she's not saying why, but you know why, right? Yeah. She must be this is her going on a strike moment. Hey, look. Know your worth. Know your worth and get out there and hold out for the boys. Hold out for the boys. Did Peter dump Kim or did Kim dump Peter? I don't know. Trying to catch up on your comments here. Oh yeah, did you guys see? Now, not everyone follows my social media, but it might be good just to let you guys know of my updates. As you guys know, a week and a half ago, we lost the rights to freedom of Choco Tacos. We were stripped of our Choco Taco freedom, but I was able to actually track one of these down. Check this. Chinese food makes me sick, and I'm gonna find when girls stop by for the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Take her if I had one with. There it is, folks. A Choco Taco in the wild with my flamingo shirt on with nice UPS, UPH, what's it, the sunblock? UPS proof? I've got a UPS proof hat. All right. Well, this is interesting. Oh, we got a photo sent to us from Bruce. Oh, let's see what's going on here. I don't know if I can open this in my inbox. Let's see if I can open up this photo from Bruce in my inbox here. Oh, disappearing message. See, here we have a pregame. Is this from this week? Oh, no, this was from a few minutes ago. S'more. Okay, so Bruce is drinking a s'mores bonfire stout. That doesn't even sound like it's legal. Oh, wait, hold on. That was week 2. Okay, never mind. This was a while ago. So let me see if I can find your photo here. Oh, there it is. That's a good look. Let's see if I can show it to you guys this way. There it is. What a nice table you have. I'm jealous. You know, Bruce, there's plenty of space on that table to mount some more lights and doodads. If you ever need any advice on how many doodads you could... Oh, I actually do see on the corner that... Oh, I lost it. It's gone. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's play some of your voicemails. Let me get to it right here. All right, let's start off with Laura. You're up first. Laura in Brazil.
Hi, Dave. This is Laura from Brazil. I'm calling because I feel like I need the tea on Tyler's breakup because that was just way too fast. Like, I'm not even like that interested in his life anymore, but I feel like that was way too fast, like ridiculously fast. They just went Instagram official like a few days ago, and now they're officially announcing the breakup. So I feel like I feel like there was something there, like something dirty. I don't know. It just seems messy. And the fact that she posted a TikTok saying she's single, kind of sassy, I feel like maybe he did something bad. So I don't know. I feel like I just need the tea. I'm here for the gossip. So if anybody has the information, I'm here for it. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you so much. Look, here's the deal. They never really announced that they were dating. They just posted with each other. So let's see if we can find... All they did was tag each other in a photo. You know what I mean? Oh boy, we're really going down the rabbit hole now. Mention from Tyler of Paige. At Paige loves a back day. And I don't know if that's in reference to her back there or what. But don't you love it when the jeans do this little thing, this little like good. Free air conditioning thing that happens? There we go. So just okay, there we go. Very nice. So that's that. Let's go to Bruce. So yeah, they did what's called a hard launch where they tagged each other in their Instagram photos. Ooh, you know what I mean? But nothing else. So much ado about nothing. Now, doesn't mean that they didn't want things to work out. I feel like he's the type, if he gets in any disagreement, he just flights. But then again, Camilla, his last girlfriend, Camilla, we have it on good account that he wasn't the one who broke up. So when people go, oh, he's using them women and breaking up with them, we just don't know. Maybe he's not a good lover. We don't know.
Bruce from Oregon. Dave, let's try an impromptu improv conversation here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Now, for Rachel, who do you think she could end up with long term?
Boy.
I can't believe that's your answer, Dave. I mean, I think she's really set up to end up with Avon long term.
Okay, yeah.
I can't believe that. Now, when we're on the cruise ship and Jesse Palmer is talking to Rachel or one of the contestants at like 3 a.m., do you think he deserves some sort of overtime pay, or is this part of his base pay?
Yeah, double pay overtime, for sure.
Well, I can't believe you'd say that, Dave. I mean, I think he should have unlimited Choco Tacos after 3 a.m. or after midnight on the cruise ship. That's wild. Now, one more thing, Dave.
Please.
Okay. So if you could just take all your Bachelor content and move it to the end of the video and put like a few minutes of hand-drawn dragons or cartoons or something at the beginning of the video, that would be great. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I could totally do that.
Well, I'm so glad you agree, Dave. I'll look forward to that starting tomorrow morning. All right, let's enjoy this episode. Have a good one.
Very nice. Bye. Thank you so much. Yeah, Bruce is responding. This is me right now drawing. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Bruce is responding to the fact that people were like, can you do all your sponsored reads at the end? And I was like, no, idiot. I got to do them where people would watch them. All right. Now, we're going to jump over very shortly to a friend of ours here. I'm going to switch to my MacBook Pro microphone, and let's see if I can figure this out right now. Preview mode, Zoom. Here it is. Oh, yeah. We're doing it right now, folks. Back to live mode. Ladies and gentlemen, a friend of the communities, Kelly Johns. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I didn't know if we were going to get you or a version of one of your ladies that you've been or ladies or men that you've been impersonating here.
It's just me, the real me. This is real. This is, what is the next lyric?
Me? I don't know.
It's Demi Lovato.
It does. So I feel like musical theater friends would be exhausting. Are you an exhausting friend?
I feel like I probably used to be. I was totally a musical theater kid.
What is your husband? Does your husband sing along? What's his involvement?
Does. He never did theater, but he's totally. It's in his heart too. I feel like if he wasn't an athlete, he would have been on stage.
Very similar. And, you know, in high school, when you have to choose between being on the baseball team or doing, you know, we need some performance schools where you can do both. Where I came from, you had to pick.
Troy Bolton.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is that Zac Efron?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I literally was shot in the dark. I was at a comedy show a few years ago, and I saw a guy that looked just like Zac Efron. I'm not kidding. I went like that close to him to see who it was that could look just like Zac Efron. He turns around and it was Zac Efron. And then I had to pretend like I was trying to look past him. Yeah.
I would have fainted. He's my absolute favorite.
I also saw him hiking, and it was the part of the hike when you would be sweating the most on the hottest day. The sun hit his sweaty, like beads of sweat, in ways that it questioned all of my thoughts.
Right. For all of eternity.
And my final Zac Efron thought, seems like a pretty cool guy.
100%. I mean, like, if I saw him in real life, I would faint. I'm not kidding. I just think about it. I love my husband very much. He knows my love of Zac. I would maybe die.
Do you guys have like a cheat option? Like if you had the chance?
That would never really happen, but in a fantasy world.
It's always funny though when women are like, my cheat option would be Zac Efron, and the women are always like, what would yours be? And the guy's like, the Starbucks drive-through lady. It's like, huh? Like, you can't, it's too close to comfort. All right, so we're getting A+ level impressions from you with Gabby and also Maddie. Do you have any available for us right now?
Like to do on the spot?
Yeah, I know it's a lot to ask an impressionist.
I mean, Gabby, it's just the voice. I don't have the wig, but I mean, I'm really excited for the premiere tonight. Everyone needs to tune in to see Rachel and my journey to love.
I, for a second, thought that the show was actually airing early, and I was like, "Sorry, Kelly, the show's on." So, what's the process for finding these voices? Is it natural, or is it something that you're trial and error?
I don't think I'm actually very good at most voices. Some of them just come, but like with accents, I can do British and Southern and Northern and stuff. But like my husband always makes fun of me when I try to do like Australian or Irish.
Well, those are tough, yeah.
It's just like, I mean, Gabby's it's just a different female voice.
Yeah, she's just got like a Marilyn Monroe kind of whimsical.
Just kind of breathy and a little nasally, so
No,
I don't
but
really
what?
have to use it that much.
The comments are just through the roof. You're getting a bravo. This is so good. Claps. So obviously you've been, and I'll show everyone Kelly's Instagram afterwards at Kells John. Kells John? Do I have that right? Kel Johns. Sorry.
Yes.
Kel Johns. So the Grant Trout impression, I mean, how do you even make fun of someone who's already, I mean, you just have to repeat what they say at that point.
See, that's the thing. I do direct reenactments. Like, same with the show. I'm not making stuff up. Very rarely will I add something that didn't happen just for extra goofiness. But 99% of the time, I'm taking exactly what's on the show, or in this case, what was from Maddie and Grant's live that they did. And I'm just doing it again, but in my version of them. So I very rarely get any negative comments, but today, you were trolling back and forth with that random person who had 0 followers, 0 posts.
Might have been Maddie Pruitt.
Right. But 1% of the time will be someone saying like, this is mean, you're making fun of them. I'm like, I'm literally just doing the exact same thing in my version of them.
Yeah,
for comedy.
and impressions
So
are the highest. It's the highest form of flattery. It's like if you're roasting somebody, you know enough about them, you've picked up their mannerisms, and you're going to do it justice. So what was the Grant Trout line? What was his line that he even said? I mean, I feel like you'd get canceled.
She don't know. She don't know.
Girl, I have it here. You know what? You won't be able to hear it, but I have it on my soundboard. What would Gabby say to my live stream channel if she could talk to? Because Gabby's obviously under contract. She can't talk to us, but we've got Gabby Light with you.
Right. Well, this experience was definitely crazy. I can't tell you guys whether I found love or not, but I will say that I found love in the sense of friendship and forever memories. So just stay tuned.
Wow, we're gonna stay tuned. If you ever want to bring your characters onto the live stream for a quick, after show, just let me know. You've got the number. This is all we do. We boom you in here. What else do you have going on? This is your first summer not entering the teaching world, correct?
That's right. Yeah. And
tell us how that feels.
Feels good. My school is actually a 2-minute walk from my apartment, so it's kind of bittersweet because I drive past it and see it every day. But it also feels good not having that stress. Like tomorrow, I believe they're going back, so I'm like, I don't have to go. And nothing bad ever happened. I just kind of felt it was the right time to step away. And I actually got a cool message today from a casting director for a game show. I can't say what. And so talking to them tomorrow. So that's a random exciting thing that might happen.
Very nice.
Yeah, just doing my videos every week. And
yeah, you're a full-time content creator now. You've really made it in the world. You quit on the kids, as you have to do. I'm kidding. You put in your service. What do I know? I'm just some loser who makes starts fights with people on Instagram. But
I still nanny on the side as well. So I'm still with America's Youth.
Well, and I always say, I've said this about Michelle, that there's no slight on teachers, but with your platform, you have the ability to make people smile, to keep them engaged, and you're giving that to them. So your gift might be better used by fully pursuing your talents. And maybe that leads to movie roles. As we know, Kelly's been in The Blind Side, right? That's pretty good. And, you got a lot going on. So
Thank you. Yeah.
keep sharing that. I'm gonna let you go so we can wrap up over here. I'm doing pho for dinner. What are you eating for the show tonight? Do you have anything special going on?
I'm just gonna put random stuff together because I did a little podcast interview before this, so I haven't cooked. I think my husband made some rice and beans situation, so I'm just gonna scarf it down for the show.
You got to let him know that this is your big work night. So make him whip something up. Tell him Dave told him, carry his weight. You're the Bachelor breadwinner here. Are you? What's the dopamine level like when a reel takes off? Because how many hours do they take to make these? And then how do you feel if they outperform or underperform? I mean, because talk to the audience here a little bit about the pressures within the content creating world.
Oh yeah, it depends on the reel, but multiple hours it takes because with my impersonations, I'm doing the makeup, the wigs, then the editing of getting all the pieces right together. I've found like a formula now where it doesn't take me as long as it used to, because I used to do the entire episode reenactment, and that just was taking over my life. So now I just do the main funniest scenes from each show. Still takes a few hours, but yeah, it kind of, I haven't figured out exactly, like, there's not a special formula on what works for tons of views. I think half of it is luck, half of it is how good it is. But for instance, I've been posting on TikTok for the past 3 years, my same content that I post on Instagram, and my TikTok has been stagnant for years until 2 weeks ago. It hasn't blown up by any means, but my video got 300,000 views versus beforehand on TikTok, they would get like 300. And
is your TikTok the same as your Instagram?
TikTok is Kelly John's official, but people just are loving my Gabby on TikTok. And so that's just like, I don't know if it's just the Gabby, because I was also posting her last season with Clayton, but not as much, obviously. So I'm finally getting like some traction on TikTok. And then with Instagram, honestly, I feel like I've had my base core that enjoy my videos for a while. And to be honest, I found it hard to grow beyond that. Today, though, with my Maddie and Grant video, I racked up like almost 300 new followers from that. So
wow.
And thank you for all of the engagement.
Oh yeah, I'll let the audience know. I've been doing the work. Once in a while, what Kelly's referring to is this sort of troll. Although I would say usually trolls try to create destruction. This isn't a person who is just delusional. And some people, if God forbid you make fun of Maddie Pruitt because she prays to God, then you are just gonna burn in hell there, Kelly Johns.
We're both going to hell, apparently.
Apparently. Well, good to see ya. And maybe in hell we'll rack up some more TikTok followers. Who knows? We'll have to do a duet. I'm such an old person. Stop by anytime. I'll forward all your links to your YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Once I let you go, I'll just pull them up on the screen so people can see them. And enjoy the episode, and I'll catch you later. All right?
Thanks, Dave. See you soon.
See you later. Alrighty, everybody. That was our good friend Kels Johns. Now hold on a second. I'm going to put the pro audio back on. And before we forget, let's go right to her Instagram. Oh, geez. A lot of Daves right there. And give Kelly and not that she needs any of our followers because she's already got that going on. But we'll just check out the reel that we were speaking of. If you didn't catch it today, here's Kelly doing Madison.
I'm like, does he have this like, I don't know, this like swag,
Girl, she don't know.
So there's that. And then this one's a dead ringer right here. Dead ringer.
Obviously, I didn't wear the right hairstyle for a beret. I look like a bald baby. Maybe that queen from Snow White.
She's really right that, sometimes the show just writes itself with some of the things Gabby says. So if we go to Kelly Johns here, she's also on YouTube. So give her a follow here. I know she's putting more time in there. Kelly Johns right there, Roses and Proposes. And then finally, let's go to TikTok, which TikTok's just one of those things. As soon as you turn it on, it starts playing all these different things here. So there she is on TikTok. Very nice. Here's another Gabby one.
Rachel to my east, Gabriella to my west. I'm here to prove if my fit is the best for you.
Okay, you guys can go enjoy this on your own time. And by the way, speaking of TikTok, Susie, we're going to go straight to Susie. Susie Evans might be, she's really, really crushing it on the TikTok game here. Every day's a dream. I can't. So of course, Susie and Clayton were on last season. Wow, where are they? Salt Flats? Unbelievable. All right, so these are all like heartfelt ones, but where are the fun ones?
Going on a trip. You excited? You excited?
Are you filming this because you don't know where I'm taking you?
Yeah.
Are you a little nervous?
Yeah.
Fourth time.
The greatest place in the world.
We're going on a trip.
I bet you Clayton probably likes Chipotle because he just gets extra steak and chicken, just that protein heavy diet. I bet you Clayton farts. I bet he's a farter with that diet.
The world is the same. I don't live in the same place I used to live, and I don't go to the same place to work that I used to. But I am so fulfilled
the drone
and
shot.
satisfied, and I stopped caring about appreciation.
Okay, not a bad drone shot. Could probably use a little bit of work. Here they are, using segways. Did you know the guy that invented the Segway died by running his Segway off the cliff? That's a true story.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Okay, so that's enough of that. All right, folks. Again, thanks, Kelly, for stopping by. We're trying to get a little bit better, or at least I say we as if I have a production team. Well, our Q3 needs to grow a little bit. Trying to get better at incorporating some new aspects of technology that we have here. So I definitely want to get my regulars more airtime on the channel with the link. If anyone on the after show wants to Skype in, by all means, just let me know. I can't promise I'll do it. I am all hands on deck. All right, let's go to some V-mails here. See who this. Oh, Susan from Washington.
Hi, Dave. Hi, community. This is Susan from Washington with a message from Sarai.
Hold on, Sarai's in the chat, and now we have Susan leaving a message from Sarai. Susan is Sarai's new public relations coordinator.
I'm going to read to you what her message is. She says,
This sounds riveting.
"Please tell everyone that I miss them and that I wish I could be there, and how much I miss watching the Patreon live streams. But I have been so busy with ending my last job and now starting the new one."
Oh, congrats.
And just as a note, she says she's very happy. It's her first day, and she'll be staying with Mark. So she's really happy to hear that you guys are so supportive and happy for her. And anyway, so we've got Sarai starting her new life.
Hold on. Can we have Sarai call in with an update from Susan? Can we do both of those? How about Bruce? Bruce, can you call in giving me Susan's update from Sarai? Can we do that?
Hi, Dave. This is Denise.
Hi, Denise.
I would rather be incognito, but there's some new hot tea out there on Reddit regarding Gabby and her mom. Some sleuth found a letter on Facebook.
Okay, so I'm going to cut you off, Denise. I don't know if this letter is true. There was something circulating that Gabby's mom was commenting on Gabby. I don't think this is true.
So if you want to go check it out, I personally don't like it. It's a family situation, but hey, it is what it is. Bye.
It is. Bye. You're right. Thank you so much for the heads up, Denise. This voicemail was from a few days ago, so the voicemail line is open if anyone wants to call in. We have 11 minutes left. I'm going to be cooking my pho. As you know, I'm a big pho guy, or pho. We always called it pho. Like there's all those companies like 9021 Pho, or like they love a good faux pun in the pho community. That's not faux as in faux leather, like FAUX. That's faux as in PHO, like the delicatessen known as a nice bone broth, right? But now everyone says you got to call it pho. And here's my thing. I'm sticking with pho until the Vietnamese community releases a statement on whether it's called pho or pho. How to pronounce pho. Because let me tell you something. I've got a buddy who's quite literally an idiot, and he pronounces it pho, and he sounds stupid to me, even if that's the right way to say it. It's almost like saying, if someone was going to say, where are you going in France? And you would say, I'm going to go to the Arc de Triomphe. Now, if I go, where are you going to go in France? And you go, I'm going to go to Arc de Triomphe. You know, it just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I know technically you might be in the right.
Pho.
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 Pho. Okay. Well, I guess the problem is Americans mispronounced it for so long that the Vietnamese community was like, all right, if they're going to pronounce it pho, we'll do faux puns. Anyway, I don't know. Does it matter? Not at all. With respect to pho or pho in the community, my irreverent take is what doesn't matter.
Hello, Dave. It is Sarai calling from Bart.
Okay, hold on. We have an update. We got Susan's update of Sarai, and now we have Sarai's update, maybe of Susan or maybe of Sarai.
I don't know if you can hear the phone call. I don't know if it'll sound just, spotty.
Now, hold on. You said you're on BART, which is the San Francisco Public Transportation. I'll be honest. I hate it when people use the phone on public transportation, but I love it when people call the voicemail line. So I'm torn here.
Whatever, but I'm on my way back, and not really back to Mark, but to Mark from my work. And I've been up actually since 4:40 a.m. to catch my bus at 5:30 to go from bus to BART, then to work. So today was just a bunch of paperwork, a lot of training. Then tomorrow, surprise, surprise, I work remotely from Mark's camper. So that will be interesting. So yeah, I love my new job. I finished my last job with Jameson yesterday, and I started this one today, and I love everybody there. But yeah, Mark insisted on me staying through Wednesday. I was supposed to only stay till Tuesday, but I guess I'm under his skin. Anyway, I won't be able to watch Bachelor because I'll be busy toasting to my new job with champagne. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Love ya. Bye.
Bye. Now, the question we have, Sarai, is does Mark have swag?
Does he have like this swag?
Girl, she don't know.
Now, I said that the owner of Segways died by falling off a cliff on a Segway. Danielle says not a true story. Now, Sophia is accusing me of spreading misinformation here. So the BBC reported Segway boss Jimmy Hesselden dies in scooter cliff fall. So are you telling me that the BBC got the story wrong? The millionaire owner of the Segway, get out of there, company has died after falling from cliffs while riding one of his firm's motorized scooters. So you're telling me that this is not true. All right, well, here's the BBC. This article's 12 years old, but wouldn't you think that the BBC did Segway owner actually die from the crash? Let's look for Segway boss died in act of courtesy. Okay, hold on. There he is. A millionaire businessman who fell from a cliff while riding a Segway scooter probably died after trying to make way for a dog walker. Oh, this is tragic. So it wasn't a mechanical failure. He was actually making way for a dog. Dog walker Sean Christie told the Leeds Inquest he was walking his dog on September 26th. I mean, he's as far as I know, he still died from the Segway. So if anyone could provide me any new information, that's what I'm reading here. He said Mr. Hesselden appeared to wobble and then went out of view. He found him lying. Okay, so that's really sad. Great man. Yeah, I mean, Segways are pretty safe, they say. But then again, if you're on a cliff, you're on a cliff. All right, we're going to... Sarah says, Kelly and her mom. We have Kelly's mom in the chat. I didn't know. Kathy Johns. Oh, boy, Kathy Johns. You and your daughter look identical. How about this? Are we sure this isn't Kelly's sister? Come on now. Come on, Kathy. Kathy and Kelly. I could see you guys doing a podcast, Kathy and Kelly. You just tackle issues that, like I don't know how to make a rhubarb pie with Kathy and Kelly. I'm kind of onto something here, Kathy. Kathy John, CJ and KJ. We got CJ and KJ over there. All right, couple more voicemails. I don't know. I think this is a pretty good live stream so far. Oh, Bruce is calling again. Let's see if Bruce is giving an update on Sarai's update that Susan gave of Sarai.
Bruce from Oregon. Dave, I'm calling in to recap Susan's message from Sarai to everyone. So first, Susan starts out by giving a very good description of how Sarai has moved and has a new job and
That's rubbish, Dave.
seeing Mark. Oh my God! And then Dave presses the "Oh my God" button, and then she continues on and has some very nice words to say about what Sarai said about all of the people in the chat. And then Dave said, hey, Bruce, can you call in and recap Susan's recap of Sarai's message? And I think that's it. If we have to go one level deeper, I'm going to need a drink. All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, so thank you so much, Bruce, for recapping Susan's update of Sarai. So I don't know. Danielle says the inventor of Segway is Dean Kamen. He's 71 years old. I don't know what this all is. It sounds like Danielle might be the daughter of the inventor. He's like, no, look, I don't know anything. Jimmy Heselden was a British entrepreneur, a former coal miner. He became wealthy by manufacturing the Hesco-Bastion barrier system. He bought Segway. Okay, so he's not the owner. He bought Segway. Oh, he bought Segway and died a year later, maker of the Segway personal transportation system. He died in 2010 from injuries apparently sustained falling from a cliff while riding his own product. His estate, bequeathed to his widow and family, was worth over £340 million, and he was ranked in the top 400 members of the Sunday Times Rich List. I don't think I'm on the Sunday Times Rich List, but sounds like it's a pretty prestigious place to be. Okay, so we're all caught up on voicemails. And, all right, so it wasn't the inventor. Well, here, Danielle, I never said it was the inventor, right? I said it was the owner of the company. So I think I had that right. But either way, now for me to segue into a new topic here. It's a lot to do, trying to cover all this. Kristen Nunez says, so many real-life issues going on. So happy to zone out and get into your live streams. I like that. Kristen, that's your way of saying there's so much happening in this world. It's nice to talk with somebody who's not discussing anything of relevance. Well, you might argue that, by golly, someone's going to be on Jeopardy and they're going to be like, who's the inventor of Segway? And then the person's going to be like, who is Jimmy Heselden? And then, the new Trebek guy, whatever his name is going to go, no, that's incorrect. And then Danielle's going to be in the chat and then Danielle in the chat is going to be like, what is, I can't remember the guy's name. And and then we're going to know. How do you pronounce pho? What is pho? Okay, anyway, these callbacks are hurting. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we have going on here. Sometimes. By the way, Kelly, if I could sing, I would be singing with you. I'm just not a good voice. People, usually when I start singing, I can see the whole live chat community just running the other direction here. If you haven't already, I really, really need your help getting some extra subscribers, ladies. And pardon me, it's a very, very slow. I mean, it's summertime, summertime, and it is not a good time to be racking up subscribers. So if you guys don't mind, double check, make sure. Tell me if you're subscribed or not. We're at 56,695. I mean, we have been crawling at a snail's pace. If we look from the lifetime of the channel, we had a real big leap happening year and a half ago, and we've really tabled it off over the summertime. So do me a solid. Hey, maybe Kathy Johns, maybe any other friends from the Johns community, maybe the creator of Segway, anybody that's out there, please, by all means. Let me know what you got. Okie dokie, trying to catch up on you. Kathy says, I really miss seeing Kelly on stage singing. Yeah, Kelly, we need to get you out there singing with your, I feel like we should have Kelly doing an impression of Gabby singing Happy Birthday to somebody. You know, like, you know, Gabby as Marilyn Monroe singing. I don't know. Either way, Gorilla BFF says all subscribed up. Appreciate you. Natalie's subscribed on all accounts. Well, I appreciate that as well. Yeah, get your cats subscribed. Get the whole family involved. Well, I mean, the truth is, only subscribe if you're going to be a part of the community. But anyway, folks, I appreciate all of you guys. This is going to be it for us. Are you ready to go? We're doing it. I will see you guys in 2 hours. We'll be live right at 10 p.m. If you want to, make sure to... where did I put the voicemail number? Oh, there it is. I didn't even have it out. No wonder I didn't get any voicemails. If you want, remember this number and call it after the episode, 401-213-9828. Appreciate all of you guys. I will see you all in 2 hours for the after show. You can donate if you want at the end of the page here. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.